request all the entrepreneurs who are producing over here in the state of Manipur, kindly focus on the quality aspects, try to get some sort of a quality certification, maybe ISO certification or whatever. And that way, whatever products you produce, definitely it will have added advantage for its acceptability in the international markets. We know many of our entrepreneurs are not that much aware about the export business. That's why we need to update the knowledge, the skill of doing export businesses, starting with getting the ISC codes and also becoming the membership of any export councils. So RCMC membership, all these things are becoming an essential component to begin with for any of the export businesses. Otherwise, so far, many of our units are banking on any third-party exporters. And today, we are fortunate enough, PO is over here with us, and PO is a one organization. Becoming a member of PO, at least you will be getting ample opportunities of multiple products, businesses, not a single particular items, maybe for the pharma, for the electronics, for the textile, for the other food items. There are different export promotion councils, but if we become the member of FIO, definitely whatever multiple products we want to do export business, you will be getting the advantage from it. And we have good teams for the technical session. In every technical session, we are having specific topics to be covered with, and that's why I need not to speak much on it. But some of the areas of concern, what we can see to it for the policy planners, number one is the ease of doing business. It's a very, very encouraging for the state of, for the country like India. In 2014, India stands at 142 in the ease of doing business out of 190 countries in the world. And over the last few years, by 2020, India stands at 63 position in the ease of doing business. That means so many policy changes have taken up, and that's why even for the export businesses, so many benefits, etc., duty drawbacks, and a whole lot of things are coming up. That its values to the ease of doing business. In fact, our Honorable Prime Minister is envisioning to have India one of the top 50 countries in the ease of doing business list. So hopefully in the years to come, it is likely to come up. But unfortunately for the state like Manipur, it is not that very attractive. Within the Indian states, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana are the number one for the ease of doing business, even the UP and the Gujarat, Maharashtra, so on and so forth. But for Manipur stands at the end, 29th position. So that's why the policy planners, the state governments, the relevant departments, including the industries, textile, commerce, environmental, or any other departments who will be directly or indirectly related with the doing of business, we have to make it easier. That's why single window clearances for opening up in accounts or various other things need to be promoted. And that's why we again need to give some sort of a additional incentive to the exporters. So, and for that matter, we are supposed to look into various other policy formulation. And Manipur is not having proper logistics and warehousing facilities. When this kind of a trans-Asian highway, trans-Asian railway comes up, Manipur could be one of the areas of attractions. And for that matter, these logistics and warehousing parks need to be established, and so that it can be the epicenter. It can link Asian countries and India in the continental connectivity. We have so many other policies taken up in various other dimensions for the overall development and transformation of the northeastern region, about the export of their products, And we have the physical, agricultural, organic, and so on and so forth. We have new industries coming up, even the medical equipments, about the Sandstone Medical Equipments Private Limited. It's a very, very encouraging. And that way, many of our, Chahao is also exporting. But, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to just suggest, please do not sell Chahao as a standalone items, because it seems that we may be selling at 200 rupees per kg, but when people buy it, okay, we'll be happy. Later on, what happens, whatever is the good ingredients over there, it may be extracted and they may add more values and selling at a very high price. Maybe in the aromatic, there's perfumes or any other antioxidant element in it. So that's why we need to do little bit of research in it, the ingredients content in it, and with little bit of value addition, if we sell it, we may be able to sell at a very, very attractive price. So that's why let's think over innovative ideas and creative inputs in whatever business we do. That's why we can stand out in the competition we may be experiencing in the global level. So that's why competition is a must. We have to face the competition, and for facing the competition, the only area which we can do it, we have to make our products distinctive. And it has to possess some sort of a unique qualities. Because of the uniqueness, specialities in the product we have, we may be able to grasp the international market. I believe there is ample opportunities for the pharma items also for selling in our own domestic market and also in the world over, especially in the Southeast Asian countries like Thailand or Myanmar. They are having very good demand about Indian pharma products. So can we just think of doing exporting in the pharma related areas? That's also another area of attraction. So keeping all these things in mind, we are envisioning to have one export processing zone with a special economic zones and also some sectoral areas where Manipur can have some sort of a strong points, especially in the jewelry sector, food processing, handlooms, handicrafts, and even in the IT and IT-enabled services. Exports can be a product. We can also think of exporting the services too. We have so much of educated people. The back-end services we can provide through the BPOs, tourism and hospitality could be another segment for earning foreign exchanges. And that's why with the process of developing the export-related businesses, we can also think of some important areas of services which can be linked with the export businesses. That way, we may be able to bring in more foreign exchanges, earnings, and in fact, India is envisioning to have 5 trillion US dollar economy by 2025. And that's why our Honorable Prime Minister is also talking about Atma Nirbhar Bharat. So by doing or engaging any of the entrepreneurial activities, ladies and gentlemen, in any of the developed nations today, entrepreneurs are the drivers of economic growth and development. And that's why our entrepreneurs in the state of Manipur need to be encouraged well, and we need to have more number of entrepreneurs coming up in the state of Manipur. That way, the economy of Manipur can be transformed to become a vibrant economy. And even in the export sector too, by 2025, at least 1 trillion US dollar economy, amount is envisioning to have in the export segment. That's why, out of which, how much we can just participate, that should be our target. So let's identify the potential areas, let's support each other, let's try to educate ourselves, let's try to have more skilling in the export documentation and procedure and various other nitty-gritty aspects which we are supposed to comply with. By doing all these things, probably all the entrepreneurs operating in the state of Manipur can think of becoming one export unit in their respective trades or the products. And that way, it will be able to contribute much in the economic growth and development of their state. And in the years to come, our state can become an economically vibrant, economically self-reliant state. And that is the kind of a dream we can have together. And if we pull our heads together, I think many things can be made possible. And there are so many agencies from the government of India, like FIO, then DGFT, and even for the insurance and various other aspects which we can just tie up with these agencies, and including even the Exim banks, if they are coming over here in the state of Manipur, opening one branch and providing some sort of incentives and finances for the export-related businesses, nothing like that. We have all the potentials to grow. And I wish today's mega export conclave definitely will showcase some of our good products prevalent in our state, and some of them are having very good potentials for exporting. Let's encourage them. Let's try to rough in all the diaspora residing in the length and breadth of the world, and that way we can promote together, and in the years to come, Manipur can become a very, very vibrant state. I wish all the entrepreneurs all the best, all the organizers, and we can make Manipur a very, very vibrant and a changed and a transformed state in the years to come. Wish you all the best. Thank you everyone.
Thank you so much, Professor C.H. Ibohal Meitei, Director, Center for Entrepreneurship and Skill Development, Manipur University. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your profound knowledge with us. Now I would like to request Ms. Sonam Kashera, Managing Committee Member, FIEO FIO, to give away the special address.
Very good morning, honorable dignitaries. Shri Rishi Kumar Singh, President All Manipur Exporters Entrepreneurs Association, Professor Ibohal Meitei, Vice Chancellor Manipur University, Professor N. Lakhendra Singh, Vice Chancellor Manipur University, senior representatives from the state and central government, all the expert faculties for today's session, as well as the media personnel and my dear fellow exporters and entrepreneurs. Today, I feel immensely honored to be a part of this mega export conclave, which focuses on the economic growth of the state, alongside giving a special emphasis towards promoting exports from Manipur. Today's event is a pioneering event where we have different entrepreneurs coming up and showcasing their products which have potential for the export market. I am personally very inspired by Manipur because Manipur, the state of the jewel of our nation, is also a state of, has a strong embodiment towards women empowerment with its Ima Kaithal market, which is a 500-year-old market, which is entirely run and managed by women, as many as 5,000 women, which makes it one of the largest and one-of-a-kind women's market in Asia. As Professor Ibohal Meitei sir correctly pointed out, that with measures being taken by the central and state government, Manipur will become the east gateway of India to the world with its Trans-Asian railway network, trilateral highway, and the inland waterways. And now, in current times, with the steep hike in ocean freights, wherein the ocean freights are adding on to the cost, once this corridor is developed, I feel this could play a tremendous role in bringing our exports and increasing trade between our nation and Southeast Asian countries. Further, I would also like to say Manipur, our land of jewel, is also the home to green gold, bamboo, which has about 3,300 square kilometers area, which is covered by bamboo forests. And we are one of the largest producing states, and it contributes towards the country's bamboo industry. Now, I want to, as Professor Ibohal Meitei correctly pointed out, I want to lay emphasis. Now, Manipur bamboo are worldwide acclaimed for its inherent characteristics and medicinal properties. So I would like to, if we could have some kind of skill center which would, empower the artisans to create unique products, and also at the same time to have some research and development towards harnessing the medical properties it could add to Manipur's exports. Further, I'm very happy to learn that Manipur has a lot of GI status products in textiles, and recently we also have been accorded with the GI status for our oranges, the Taimang long orange and Haiti chilies. So if we try to develop this, there is a lot of market. And I want to, being an entrepreneur myself, I would like to address to my entrepreneurs and tell them that, you know, one should not be dejected by the small volumes, and should not hesitate to make a start. Today is an era where world is at our fingertips. So if we make a product which is unique in its character, the world will come to us. Our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has endorsed one district, one product, which will bring about balanced regional development across all districts of the country. So here, we at FIO are available and are there to assist you in every possible manner to facilitate your exports. Treat us as your partners, right from, you know, how to set up exports, how to start exports, your documentation, your banking, everything, we are there to assist you. Please do not hesitate to contact us. Further, even we are also on our website, you could showcase your products, which is absolutely free of cost. And also we are connected to eBay on the global platform, wherein the entrepreneurs can showcase their products and sell it. So we should make use of this opportunity. And once again, I thank you all for giving me an opportunity to be present here. And I welcome you all to this mega export conclave to celebrate the export potential of Manipur. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sonam Kasera, Managing Committee Member, FIO. And would like to request respected Professor N. Lokendra Singh, Vice Chancellor, Manipur University, to address the gathering.
Learned Sri S. Rishi Kumar Singh, President, EMEA, learned Professor C.S. Ibohol Maitei, Director, CEST Manipur University, Madam Sonam Kasera, Managing Committee Member, FIO, Sri Michael Achom, Secretary Textile and Commerce and Industry, Government of Manipur, Sri Kaushik Datta, Notice in Charge, FIO for Guwahati, all the distinguished entrepreneurs, friends from the media, and ladies and gentlemen. Manipur, I think, and I believe, is in the threshold of a very rapid process of industrialization. We have